Hi, welcome to Harvey Ryall. We're going to show you around this 3-bedroom semi-detached property in Slaffwaite. If you want to come in, I'll give you a look. So this property has been purchased by one of our landlords. It's quite a large renovation project. So we're going to take you through the property and show you some good before images, and after we'll show you another video. So I'll take you into the property. It's not in the greatest state at the minute, but we want to show you the before video so you can get a good idea of what the property looks like when the landlord purchases it, and then also how we convert that into a finished product. So we're going to bring you in first into the porch area. I'll bring you in. Lovely decoration, as you can see, absolutely lovely. So coming in, this is a 3-bedroomed approximately 1930s build property. It's brick built with external render. Comprises of a really spacious lounge area with bay window. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through every room and give you some sort of a description as to what kind of works are going to be done in each room to build a picture, and then we're going to come back at the end and show you when it's all finished. So, lounge area. The whole property is benefiting from new central heating system and hot water and a full electrical rewire. So that's going to be in every single room. We're going to have new windows and doors, so they're going to get changed from these old, dated, inefficient double glazed windows, going to go to some brand new ones in grey. So in this room, fireplace has already been removed. It's going to be plastered over, it's going to be tanked, and a new stone fireplace going in, and then new carpets throughout. Decoration wise, a lot of the rooms have got paper on them and sort of lining paper, as you can see. So what we're going to do is we're going to take and remove all this off, and then we're going to have a look and see what the plaster works like underneath. As you can see there, you've got two layers of paper before you even get back to what was originally the plaster. So the idea is to get all that removed off, stripped off, see what the plaster's like, and then from there make a decision of how much is going to be re-skimmed. So this room basically, that's what's going to happen. Potentially some new skirting board in areas, some new internal doors. All the doors have already been removed in this property, so it's going to be brand new oak internal doors. Take you into the back of the property. So the existing layout is quite a strange one. You've got a very small sort of dining area, which then leads into a very, very small kitchen. Kitchen's now been taken out. If you carry on going through, you can see it sort of goes into what's like a bit of a utility pantry area, let's call it. Very, very old-fashioned, outdated, impractical, basically just not a modern way of living for houses, especially like new houses of today. So the plan in this room is to open it up. Planning permission going in for a double-storey extension 3 meters out. So that will then basically take all this wall out, knock the wall out, knock this little lean-to extension, take that out, and then rebuild a brand new extension. So that'll give this room will then become an open plan kitchen diner. Okay? So let's go upstairs. So upstairs we've got main master bedroom. This is the biggest bedroom in the house at the moment. This one would be obviously the master bedroom. Again, pretty similar to the lounge area, as in new internal door, new carpets, decoration, and we'll obviously assess what the plaster's like once we take this lining paper off. So in essence, it'll be a brand new room when it's done. Things like these cupboards, sometimes people decide to rip them out, but they are quite handy, really good storage, especially for tenants that don't want to be lugging around wardrobes and stuff. So these will probably get redecorated and probably a new set of handles. When that's done, it just completely transforms them, so they just look really good. So they're probably going to stay in the property. Something else just to mention is the property at the minute has got new radiators in, which is a bit odd. But for the landlord, they wanted to purchase a property on a buy-to-let mortgage. To do that, they needed to get the EPC to a E or above. So the way that we did that is we actually agreed with the seller to come in before completion of the property, install the central heating, install the radiators, get it up into an EPC-D it managed to get, and that allowed the landlord to borrow the finance on the property and purchase it. So again, you know, there's a solution to sort of every problem really. So again, coming into the landing, pretty straightforward. New carpets, get this lovely wallpaper off, and get it redecorated. New balustrade as well. This one's quite low, and some of the gaps are quite big. So building regs would require the gaps to be smaller than this. So we'll just be having sort of a standard traditional spindle balustrade in here to building regs, all safe. So that'll be going in as well. Now we've got bedrooms 2 and bedrooms 3 here. If you look at them now, they're very, very small. So really, really small. Now the idea is with the extension, 2-story extension, is to give space to these 2 rooms, creating what now are single bedrooms into 2 really good usable double bedrooms. So that's the plan. So, you know, again, decoration, new internal doors, new carpets, new radiators, new wiring. They're going to have all the same treatment as all the other rooms, but they're going to be a lot bigger, which is great. On to the last room of the house. Some may like it, some may hate it, but the bathroom suite, as you can see, is it's coming out. So just a full rip out and a replacement of this. In terms of layout, it's going to pretty much stay the same. Toilet, sink, 1700 standard size bath with an overhead shower, but it's just going to get a new lease of life. So everything's going to get ripped out and renewed. Pretty standard really in this sort of house of this age. It's most likely that a property of this age always needs a new bathroom suite. Okay, so what we'll do now, we'll dip downstairs, go around the garden, show you the outhouse, and that'll complete the tour, so follow me. So outside, the property at some point, obviously I think when it was built, has had what's called a pebble dash render. Now this render is not insulated, so there's no insulation in this property whatsoever. Very, very old, very loose. You can see there already coming off straight away, so it's all pretty much defective. So the plan with this property is to firmly upgrade it as well. So we're going to be taking off all the loose render that's on here, and then we're going to be 100mm EWI external wall insulation system. So that's basically wrapping the building in 100mm 4 inches worth of insulation with a silicone render on the outside, and that's basically putting like a nice warm winter jacket on like I've got on today around the building. So that's one of the other things that's going to be done as well, which is really, really good for the building. It's going to bring the EPC up probably to a B, possibly an A, depending on how good it is. Yeah, cheaper bills for the tenants, just an all-round better functioning property. So behind us where we've just come out is this porch. One of the other things we're going to do is take this porch down as well. It's been sort of retrofitted and added onto the building at a later date. It's pretty poor condition. When we've got, I mean, people normally put porches like this on for like boot storage, to stop the drafts from coming into the house as a sort of a secondary layer for the door. In reality, the door that's going on, the new door, will be insulated, modern, draft proof, and will stop all the drafts from coming through. So it's really not needed anymore. So we're going to be taking that out, and it'll also create more space down the side of the path for people to get in and out. At the front as well, we'll just quickly go back to the front. We're going to put an application in for a drop curb with the council. Remove the wall at the front and put car parking space for 2 cars. So taking cars off the highway, which is obviously good, and giving tenants some off-road parking space, which again is really useful. Quickly show you the last section of the property. This is the rear garden. So the rear garden again is going to have grassed and a bit of a patio area, which will come out from the new extension. And then we've got this sort of really interesting handy bit of storage to the back of the house, which I'll show you. So this is sort of an outhouse really. which is really useful. So the plan in here is to upgrade the roof, new roof on it because it's leaking, the render on the outside, put a new door on, new window on, put some power into here, potentially put some insulation in the roof as well. And this is a great sort of summer house storage. It could be a home gym, working from home office like a lot of people are doing these days, just even somewhere like a cinema room just to come and relax and get away from the house. So this is going to be another section to it, which again is a really good selling point for the property. Extra bit of storage outside of the property is always really, really useful. Yeah, that's everything. We're going to tune back in once we've done all the work, so we'll try and get some pictures of during, and then we'll obviously get a good video afterwards and show you exactly what we've done. So thanks for watching and see you soon.